You look like a Drake fan. Same duck lips. Let me hear you say OV ho. YouTube, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Almost Guilty, back with another video. And wow, y'all destroyed me in the comments, bro. Y'all actually destroyed me in the comments. I know I said that in the last video. I didn't think this one would have went where it did, but let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. So I thought it would be a good idea to kind of just review the concert with y'all. You know, now everyone knowing that I'm a Drake fan, you know, and just kind of telling you how I like saw certain things and tell you why I was there. And also, I thought we should go through some of the comments together. I did. I was just like, should I reply to some of these? But I thought, you know what? As a creator, I was like, it'd be better if I made a video. So let's start with that, actually. Let's start with that. I got my iPad right here. Let's see what we could pull up right now. All right. Okay, here we go. Hope you're ready for this one. This was the top comment on the video. It says, "You look like a Drake fan. Same duck lips. Let me hear you say OV ho." Top comment. I don't think I got anything to say about that, but I don't got nothing to say about that. You know, we could just skim past that one. You know what I mean? I believe that this show slash tour is a true view of what Black music would be had we never allowed Drakes to infiltrate. Like, you know what I mean? I just don't understand like how people could come up to these kind of conclusions. You know what I mean? Like, say what you want. Drake as an artist has done a lot for music, you know what I mean? And he's a Black artist. So I don't really understand a comment like that. Like, that doesn't make any sense to me. Okay, here we go. He's a Drake fan, but went to the show both nights. FOH. Like, this is why I don't understand. I kind of alluded to this on my last video, is that I did not pay for these tickets, okay? I am a Drake fan. I am also a SZA fan. How many opportunities are you really gonna have to see SZA, like, for real? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, these are artists that come through Canada all the time. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, a friend of mine was comp tickets and asked if I wanted to go along, okay, the first night. And I was like, you know what? I'm not a Kendrick fan, but I'll go for the experience and I'll go to see SZA. I love SZA, you know what I mean? So I was like, okay, whatever. And I get to go and see for myself what his show is actually about. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, it's a night out, a free night out. Okay. So what I will explain though is the second night. So the second night, I actually wasn't going to go, but I was in the city. I was conveniently around, and my friend last minute asked me again if I wanted to come and told me that they upgraded the seat. The seat got massively upgraded. So that's why the first night I was sitting kind of in the 100 section. And then the second night I was like right up close. So I was just like, yo, why not? Like, why not? Why not? So, like, you guys tell me, like, if you are a big SZA fan, would you not take that opportunity if it came across your desk? Even if you are a Drake fan? I'm sure you would. So, let's just skim past that. Dude, you're a fan of Kendrick Lamar. Face it, he's the GOAT. Listen, if you guys think Kendrick is the GOAT, I am not gonna argue with you. I'm not gonna refute with you. I'm not gonna tell you, man, he's a bad artist, he's all this. I'm just telling you that I think Drake's the GOAT. I honestly think Drake is the GOAT. I think he's the best artist in the world. That's what I think personally. So it's like, if you guys think Kendrick is the GOAT, that's good for you, bro. That's good for you. He's not my GOAT. I'm from Toronto. I've seen Drake come up since day one. Like, why? Like, it don't even make any sense. You know what I mean? Like, okay, let's do the last one. Let's do one more. Let's do one more. One last one. All right, this one says, so you give GNX with great visual and production an 8. I wonder what you'll give a Drake show. Whether you're a Kendrick fan or not, you cannot deny he puts on a better show than Drake. Let's be honest here. Okay, so I disagree right away. That was the last one, but I disagree right away. I've been to maybe over 10 Drake shows for sure. Definitely over 10. I've been to at least 5 OVO fests. Like, you know what I mean? I know I sound like a stan, but it's like, bro, you have to understand, I'm from Toronto, and like my coming of age kind of starts when Drake was now like budding in the city, becoming a big artist. So I've really seen his career go from like the beginning to where it is now. So it's just like I've been to a lot of shows and I've seen him get better over the years of performing and the visuals and everything. But I will say, Kendrick Lamar is extraordinary at storytelling. I do think he's the best at storytelling. His storytelling skills are very, very impressive. But with that said, I do prefer a Drake show. I do prefer a Drake production, Drake stage design. He goes all out. You know what I mean? Kendrick was very like concise, very like normal concert. But Drake, he be trying stuff, you know what I mean? He be experimenting, and I like that. You can't be scared to do certain things, you know what I mean? So yeah, I disagree. So I'll tell you guys this. The first night I went, it was a low rating. I gave it a 6 out of 10, only because in an arena, not arena show, in a stadium show, it's a very big venue, man. It's a very big venue. And the further you go back, the more you see people that were just there for the one song, or they don't know any of the Kendrick songs, but they're here for a night out. And I happen to be in a section like that. So it's just like, you're sitting in a section, the music sounds different because it's so far away, you can't really see them, and you're around like watered down fans who don't know this guy's music. I'll be honest, they did not know his songs. They didn't. They were just pretending. And they were waiting for him to play the song. You know that one. The one that I was not messing with. Yeah, so they were just wondering, they just wanted to see that. A lot of people they were just there to see that. And the second night, in a stadium show, as you get closer, you're around people who are like maybe related to some of the people on tour, some of the people who paid a lot of money to be there, some of the people who like are friends and family. So people were going hard. You know what I mean? People were going hard on the floor. So I was around them, and I got to see them like really like get touched by this guy's music, SZA too, and you get to see them up close. And it was a completely different experience. And that's why I think this show went up a notch for me. But me personally, still not seeing a Drake show, bro. I'm sorry, bro. Like, it's not. You know what I mean? The show was extremely long. And I'm not sure if you would say too long. Can a concert be too long? I don't know, but I definitely feel it was kind of long. I'll be honest, I kind of like when artists, like the main headline artists, are on for like 2 hours, 2.5 hours. This show was 3 hours plus, bro. Not like closer to 4, it's closer to 3, but definitely over the 3 hour mark. And I guess it's 2 artists to perform all the songs, so it kind of makes sense. But yeah, I just thought it was a bit long for me, especially the first night. But the second night, it went a bit faster because the energy was higher and I was closer. But yeah, nah, I still think it was a bit long for sure. I know this is all about Kendrick and Drake and all that, but let's talk about SZA. Like, SZA was incredible. I really loved her performance. Like, she did all her songs. She went up on like the cables, like all the way up in the air. She was hanging from the ceiling. Like she was going all out. She was dancing and singing 2.5 hours straight, man. That is hard work, bro. Like, you know what I mean? I was definitely looking, I was like, because Kendrick, he wasn't really moving around, but she was walking around, but she was dancing every song, bro. So it's just like pretty crazy. All right, so next I kind of want to talk about just visuals and production. Like the visuals in between each set, on this show, incredible, man. It was good. It was good, bro. I can't hate on that. Definitely can't hate on that. He was doing his thing, man. He had like a whole mini movie that was like split into different scenes that was in between each set between him and SZA. Top tier stuff, bro. Um, but yeah, the performance for me overall, Kendrick, like, you know, it was cool, man. It was cool. Like, you know, y'all seen the video, y'all seen the footage. It looked really dope. If you're a fan, you probably would have loved it. But I am a Drake fan, you know what I mean? And I do think they're very different artists, and I'm more inclined to like high energy, jumping around, like fireworks, like pyrotechs, like, you know. And Kendrick was more of like conscious, you know, conscious rap, walking around, just like, you know. And it's like that's cool, but it's like I like high energy, bro. I'm not gonna lie, I like concerts with high energy, bro. So for me, but if you're a Kendrick fan, I'm sure you will like it, bro. So overall, I want to keep this video short. I don't want to go too hard into it, but it's just like I kind of just wanted to reiterate, like, yo, these are two very different artists, and they have two very different values, bro. And like Kendrick, you tell he values more storytelling. He values more like conscious themes in his art and his work. And Drake is more like personable, more relatable, to be honest. I think he's way more relatable. I think he has more hits. You know what I mean? So it's just like in a concert, when you in a stadium like that, you want to be around people that know all the songs, that are having fun and not sitting down every other song because they don't know what it is. And that was happening a lot. At a Drake show, that would never happen. That would literally never happen. So it's just like, I'm not trying to stir up and put them against each other. I'm just letting you know like why I feel the way I do about the show because I am a Drake fan. You know what I mean? So I hope you guys take that and don't take any offense to it and just take it as an opinion-based sport because that's what this is, bro. You know what I mean? So I appreciate you guys tapping in. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and I'm going to catch you on the next video.